Yo, welcome to another Rebels Capital, aka Negativity with Success. And yes, today we're going to talk about everything that has to do with the stock market, crypto, earnings report, Federal Reserve, US to Ukraine war, everything that has to do with everything of making money. If you like the video, please don't worry. Just click like, subscribe. Yes, no, maybe so. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So today, uh, the only thing that has changed in the last 24 hours was when Trump and Iran had a ceasefire, right? Today is the 8th of April. Yeah, man. So now they had a ceasefire, meaning that the war's finally done for the next 2 weeks. The oil prices are not going to go any higher anymore. So, can relax now. So no one has to worry about gas prices. As you can see now today, everything's positive. So your Nasdaq, your US 30 now is at 1772.77. What is it? 47,000. It's up 2% basically, 2.7%. The S&P 500 is up 2.66. US Tech is on 25. It's up by 3%. The US small cap 2000 is up 3%. So these are big reversals if you haven't noticed. Because look at the points. If you actually look at the points on the US 30, it's up by like 1,000 points, 1.2. The S&P 500 is up by 176 points. US Tech 100 is up 814. So these are like big turnarounds. And then finally, the fear index, the VIX S&P 500 is down to 21. The current price now is 21. And obviously, as you can see with the rest of the world as well, everyone feels relieved. No more gas prices now going even higher. Like the DAX, which is the German index, it's at 24,300. It's up 5%. The CAC 40, it's at 8,300. Current price is on, that's 8,306. It's up 5%. The FTSE 100, it's down by 0.1% actually today. Weird enough. So it's basically just maybe like making a turnaround. The Euro Stocks 50 is up by 5%. The FTSE MIB, it's up 4%. Excuse me. And then the SMI is up today as well by 3%. The IBEX is up by 4%. The WIG20 is up by 3%. The AEX, which is the Netherlands index, is up by 3%. And then the Brazilian index, it's up by 2%. And another interesting one is the Nikkei 255. The Nikkei 225. 225. Yeah. That's another Hong Kong. No, that's a Japanese index actually. It's up by 5%. The Topex, it's up by 5% as well. And then the Chinese/Hong Kong indexes, it's the Hang Seng, it's up by 3%. The China H shares, it's also up by 0.59. The CSI 300 is up by 0.10%. So everything just made a turnaround. And then the other rest of the world, like your Australian index, the S&P 200 is up by 2%. Singapore MSCI, it's up by 2%. The India index, which is your Nifty 50, it's up by 4%. Bank Nifty is up by 5%. And then the Tijuana index is up by 0.42. South African 40 is up by 0.33. And the Tech Dex is up by 5%. That's another German index. Right. So everything is looking up as well in terms of the small cap companies as well. Uh, your Russell, the small cap is mostly your Russell 2000. That's up by 3%. Made a huge turnaround with the price of 2,600. Made a huge ass turnaround actually, as well as your small caps as well in the euro. So everyone is positive and happy basically in general in the stock market. Yeah, man. All because of a ceasefire in the last 24 hours. That literally happened before closing bell because of the stock market did also end up positive in the end. So yeah, man. So now that the roads are clear, right? With the relief from this report of the de-escalation, and the ceasefire progress in the Middle East, which has weighted on the sentiment in the pre-season, right? Oil prices have eased on somehow traces of hope and reducing inflation as well, tied to the energy costs. And broad markets has been lifting the equities. So the mood now is like more elated and happy. Yeah, man. Let's just see as well. As you can see, I'm gonna show you two commodities. Let's move on. No, that's the world indexes. Okay, that's stocks. World stocks. Yeah, I'm gonna jump into all of that. So yeah, man, I just wanted to show you the commodity prices. As you can see here, gold is also currently sitting at 4.8. It's up by 2%. The gold to the dollar is up by 1%. Silver is up by 7%. Copper is up by 3.6%. Palladium is also up by 10%, 10.6. Platinum is up by 7%. Crude oil is down now from that 116 that we saw yesterday. Today it's on 92. That's good for everyone. So everything that has to do with gas is down. Natural gas is also down by 4%. Heating oil is down by 17%. Then we have your London oil as well. London oil is also down by 17%. Aluminum is up by 0.04. Zinc is up by 0.54. Copper is up. Nickel is up by 2%. So yeah, man, US wheat is down, funny enough. Rough rice is down 0.63. US corn is down 0.89. Soya beans is down by 0.13. And soya meal is up by 0.64. So it's more like, so it's more moving the way. No, I'm gonna get into that later. Yeah, man. Then we have other things that are going higher, like US. Let me see here. The US cotton hasn't moved. US cocoa is up by 5%. US coffee is up by 1%. US sugar is down by 1.6465 actually. Orange juice is down by 0.4%. Live cattle is up by 0.07. Lumber is down by 1%. Oats, it's down by 1.6. Then we're moving on. Okay, let me just jostle into the top winners so far in the pre-market. Yeah, man, let me get into who's winning now in the pre-market, more or less. The companies that are up. Let me see here. No, no. Let me see. I think it should be the FANG. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, no, not fangs. Okay, let me skip that and go to your cryptocurrencies. No, this one it doesn't actually show me clearly what is going on there, but it's okay. So, as you can see here with the cryptos as well, everything is looking clear to go. It's Gucci to go, to go, to go. Yeah, man, everyone is just happy with the oil prices going down. That's the most important part of it. Yeah, man. So everything's looking up in terms of crypto. Bitcoin. Oh wow, Bitcoin now today is on 72.55. Current price it's up by 6%. Wow. It was playing around that 80, 60, 68, 68, 70. So today is on 72. Ether is up by 8%. It's on 2,256. Ethereum, that was Ethereum. And then Ether is up as well by 0.04. Your XRP is up by 6%. Whoa. Everyone is on fire today. Bitcoin is up because of that. Let me get into it after that. So the USDC DC is up by 0.01%. Solana is up by 7%. God damn. It's at 84 from that 72. Tron is now up by 1.27%. Dogecoin is also up by 4%. Hyperliquid is up by 10%. Yeah, man. Then we get the other ones like Cardano, Bitcoin Cash. Yeah, so everything is positive in terms of your cryptos. Avalanche, that's the one with the video games. Shiba Inc., that's one that's popular from the Twitter. Yeah, man, so a lot of these coins are actually up. So the main reason why Bitcoin is up today and cryptocurrencies today is because of they revealed uh Nashimoto, who the real actual guy behind it, who actually created crypto. Basically, it's a guy by the name of Adam Back. He's the CEO of Blackstream, a Hashcash inventor as Bitcoin's creator. Back Back immediately denied it, obviously, but behind the story, they made a journal. It's the New York Times. The New York Times made a journal about it. There was these two journalists basically who did an article about it, and they traced him in terms of his language, his use of language in the white paper, and how he actually also broadcasts things on his company. But yeah, man, that's how they actually found out the real way how he is the actual owner behind it. But yeah, man, you step away from that as well was that also the Middle East escalation also helped the risk appetite for cryptos. So yeah, man, everything has been volatile, and it has been volatile and more or less correlated to the equities. It's been the same thing so far when it comes to that. So yeah, man, that was big news of the Nashimoto, the guy who created cryptocurrencies, Nashimoto. So a lot of people have been speculating and still saying this and that. Some people don't give a fuck. Some are like shocked. But yeah, man. So someone did say that if they do reveal the actual owner of uh Bitcoin, it might go to zero. So I don't know why the actual owner or the creator, let me stop saying the owner, but the creator of cryptocurrency Bitcoin, why he's hiding. Cause like as soon as people find out, people are still gonna go away about their day and don't give a fuck. Yes, they're gonna get it's gonna get attention, but like, yeah, now it's like whatever, bro. Even if they do find out, now it's like, okay, cool. Yeah, it's like, okay, cool. Yeah, 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 yeah. No one really gives a fuck. But yeah, man, moving on to the next one. We're moving on to the crypt. No, 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 no. Currencies. So as you can see today, the US dollar is down by 1%, 0.33% actually to be exact. The current price of the dollar now is sitting on 89 from 100. Yeah, so that made a little turnaround so far. So other currencies like your euro is up, the euro to the dollar is up, the British pound is up. Obviously, the US dollar to the Japan is down, US to the chef is down, Australian to the dollar is up, and then the euro to the pound is down, the USD to the Canadian dollar is down, the New Zealand to obviously the US dollar, that's down, the euro to the Japan is down, and the British pound to the Japanese is up. So today, everything that is against the dollar is down. So anything dollar related is down today because of that ceasefire. Basically, that ceasefire just put flames down on everything, dude. Everything. So let me show you as well here on the bonds. Yesterday, the bond market was up. Yeah, man, it was up quite a lot. As you can see, the most important bonds is the 30, the 10-year, the 5-year, and the 2-year. So now, as you can see here, it's currently just sitting at a modest rate. It's around that 4.13 basically. The 2 years playing around 3.88%, and then the 30 years playing at 4.75%. So yeah, man. So far the yields have been raging, rage bound amongst the mixed economic data and the Fed watch, right? And the geopolitical risk that the yields push lower. And today's basically everyone is just looking for the Federal Reserve's meeting today, later today. That's gonna tell us everything about these. So yeah, man, that's the most important thing today on the 8th of April 2026. That's what everyone is waiting for, the Federal Reserve speech. I'm not sure, is it speech or meet? Because you already said everything we needed to hear the last time. Let me see here, just give me a second. Yeah, so it is a Federal Reserve meeting. So yeah, man, we're just waiting for that. Every trader's waiting for that meeting. So yeah, man, so far that is about it. And then we're gonna go on to your economic calendar. Earnings report, as well as merge and acquisitions. Right, that's the next one, merge and acquisition. Okay, so we're gonna look at economic calendar. Economic calendar doesn't actually matter when there's the Federal Reserve meeting, actually. Because let me just show you here. Okay. So yeah, man, they're just waiting for the Federal Reserve meeting. Da, 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 da. Yeah, we're just waiting for that one. Just wanted to hear what this guy is gonna say today, because that's more important. It moves the market more than this. So with the economic calendar, that's data that is printed out by the government. Not printed out, but released by the government every single day of like imported numbers. So today you were expecting your mortgage market index, crude oil, The other one was the IMF World Economic Outlook and the EAI Weekly Petroleum Status Report. Those are the things we were looking for in economic calendar. Yeah, man, that was about it. And then if you look at the earnings report, earnings report is same old, what the company has made in the last 4 months. Yeah, man. And then it has to be green. So the EPS has to be green and the revenue. If they're not green, then that stock price is gonna go down heavy. Well, there's many factors behind that, but like, yeah, man. Fuck. What am I doing now? So, yeah, man. So today's earnings report here, they are. So the releases is normally like 2 or 3 most important companies you might know. So the ones that is today on the 8th of April is a company called the Delta Airlines. And the second one was the RPM International. And yeah, man, that was about it. The 2 companies that are reporting earnings today. And then the other ones that was like small cap company was called a Applied Digital. That's one of the other companies that's reporting earnings today. So yeah, man, it has to be green. Delta did report earnings. Here's it here actually. See, they did beat. Let me show you here. I'm just trying to show you practically what normally happens. So if it's normally this green, like Delta Airlines, because now they're saving money on gas now. They are Gucci. So now they just reported earnings actually this morning. So you can see now the current price is sitting on 73. It's running like a fucking deer today. It's up 11.47. Let me just show you the earnings report. It crushed the bottom line. Let me just see here. The financials. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, man, as you can see here, they did beat the EPS, which was 0.64 versus the forecast of 0.61. And then they made revenue of 14.20 billion versus the previous one, or the forecast, if we might say that, of 13.97 billion. Yeah, man. So people forecasted for it to make 13. They made 14 billion. So they crushed in terms of profit revenue in general. And then yeah, man, that was the one big earnings report today. And then the one that is very important was the today's IPO for the Metals Royal. Yeah, Metal Royal and Co. This one has been running for the whole week actually. The Metal Royal. There we go. Nah, this is a different company actually. Okay. Let me see. Just give me a second. Here's the IPO here. Okay, got it. So today is this one. Oh no, that's actually tomorrow. It's not today. So yeah, man, we're just waiting for that IPO. So let me just see here. Small listing. Okay, cool. So there's nothing else today in terms of IPO. There's just this one for the month, the whole week actually. The whole week of April, first week of April, it was this Metal Royalty. It's about to give public offering. Price is at $8.35. Yeah, man. So that we'll see tomorrow. That's also gonna run like a deer. So the only thing now that is very, very spoken about is the public offering for OpenAI. OpenAI is one of the biggest funding, public funding to ever come about. Ever. This is the biggest one. Nothing passes this one because they've raised $122 billion just to make this company go public. Let me see. Yeah, man, they raised one of the biggest one. The biggest one so far it was. Let me just get my history chart here. The biggest one previously it was the Saudi Arabia oil company. The Saudi Arabia, obviously the royal family. They went public and they raised around like 60 or 70 million. No, not even million, 70 billion. Right? This one by far is 120 billion. That's crazy. That's insane. Obviously, they got help from a lot of big whales. A lot of big whales. But yeah, man, 22 billion is no child's play though. That's a lot of money. So yeah, man, that's the biggest one so far. OpenAI with Sam Altman. He's going public very soon this year. And also Elon Musk is the second one also to go public. So those are the two that are doing IPOs that everyone is waiting for. Those two. Yeah, man. Let's see. So we're gonna just have to wait and see. And then that's about it so far in terms of that. And then yeah, man, the last one is the corporate credit, right? The credit sheet, basically, like, credit is basically stable now, right? Due to the escalations being now relaxed. I'm just gonna dive deep into that. So yeah, man, that's it actually. That's about it so far for today. There's nothing major or like until the Federal Reserve comes in, obviously. That's the big player. That's the big mover of today. And then okay, let's just also jostle into the biggest winners and the biggest losers today. Due to the fact of that happening. Yeah, man, because I've already summarized everything here. So the biggest winners and losers for the day. Just give me a second. Let me open my other files. Okay, here's it here. Here we go.